Hello, welcome, much love, Magic players, friends. Travis here bringing you Ask Trav number 3, where you can ask me whatever you want, and I might answer. And Trav answers number 2. I'm answering your questions. You guys asked me questions about 3 weeks ago, and I'm finally getting back to it. So, and thanks for asking, by the way. This is a fun series. I like to connect with you, and this is a way to do it. So, Rogue Dex Brew Naka asks, question for Trav. What do you think if schools started to teach Magic the same way they teach chess to their students? Would it be a better world since it could develop focus and reasoning? Or would it be impossible to happen since choosing just Magic as a sport would be unfair to other card games? Well, for one, Games Club is super good and an easy implementation. Most schools already have this. As for actually Magic in the classroom, during school hours, I'm into it. Some charter schools are able to do this. The main problem is the currency, is that the cards are worth a value. So if you were to do this, it'd be important to use those free Wizards of the Coast 30 card decks. And if you're in the school system and you want to implement this, email Wizards, call Wizards. I don't know the exact contact, but they will send you these free 30 card decks and you can make it happen. But yeah, I mean, Magic is a great educational tool. It is, yeah, great for reasoning and vocabulary and social dynamics. It is a great game, and it definitely belongs in school in some way, shape, or form. Good question. Turn 1 Glistener Elf asks, since fighting games are strategy games, do you play any fighting games? If so, which ones? What characters do you main? I played a lot of Smash 64. I played a lot of Melee. Those are the main ones. Smash 64. I mean, I like Kirby. You just moonwalk across and drill spike, obviously. And Ness and the same, the Z cancel thing, or like the little spike smash is fun. I really like Link because he's supposedly the worst, but he's so skillful with all his distant stuff. And you have the Z cancel smash or whatever. And then in Melee, I just like Ganondorf because his aerials are so insane, and his little flutter kick or whatever. But yeah, I like fighting games. Yeah, not really Magic related. Doesn't need to be. Is Drago Control dead in Modern? What cards need to be printed or banned to make Drago Control deck again? It's not very good. Wizards intentionally neutered it because people generally don't like to play against it. Counterspells are irritating, and good riddance, in my opinion. What needs to be printed? Counterspells, and I don't know. It's just creatures have gotten so good that it's not great anymore. That was from Uwe, asked that. Where do you see the future of this channel going? Evan started Magic for Good. I see this channel having 50,000 subscribers in a year. I see myself posting Magic for years to come, and I'm excited. I expect that this is like a business for me, not the channel, but all the things I'm doing in Magic. I suspect I'm gonna move on to other things, but that this is going to be a big part of what I'm doing. I am okay with representing gaming as kind of my vehicle for helping. Gaming is good. It is mental training that more people should do. So that's the plan for the channel. Rhonda asks, which moments during your earlier MTG career did you enjoy the most and why? Which were the most rewarding personally? Just playing with my brother, playing with friends, playing in the lunchroom. I mean, winning tournaments was really cool. Those were the most rewarding because it was like, alright, this is more than a game. I'm getting paid off this. I'm getting to travel off this. So I'm not going to go too into detail on the stories behind those moments, but those could make some storytelling videos later on. So, good question. Merrick Sison says, if everything gets unbanned in Modern, what would you play? I miss playing with Bloodbraid Elf. I also miss playing Dredge. So, not forever, but those are things I would try out. What do you want Wizards to reprint? Dragon Speaker Shaman for Modern. It's not a broken card. Red, 1, 2, 2. Dragons cost 2 less. Why can't they reprint this for Dragons of Tarkir? I want that to be in Modern. Reprint Dragon Speaker Shaman, Wizards. Why is my hair so kick-ass? Because I've been growing it for 2.5 years. and because hair is, yeah, hair is awesome. I recommend you grow it. Jake Lennon asked. No, Scott asked. Jake Lennon asked, what's the coolest of the Eldrazi? I personally like Emrakul. 15/15, Flying Spaghetti Monster, take an extra turn, Annihilator 6, protection from colored spells. Sign me up. I'm in Emrakul's van. Jay Bryan asks, what ways can one overcome a fear of reaching out to pros and grow magic cred? Man, annihilate the amygdala, right? I mean, I think this is one of those things where you just do it and then you don't die, and then the fear disappears over time. Or you use contrast bias, like if they can put a man on the moon, can I go reach out to these pro players? Right, it starts to seem very easy. So those are a few cognitive methods to make that easier. Hope that helps. Dimebag5884, could I recommend some interesting books to read? I could recommend some interesting books. Check out my YouTube channel, Travis Wu, where I do a lot of book reviews, and join the group Free Living Goals on Facebook. And you can follow my Instagram, Travis D. Wu. I recently posted like all the business books I'm reading, for instance. So I have other channels where I am in depth on that. So make sure to check it out. Warning, might be controversial. Sarkin. Yeah, Sarkin's one of my favorite planeswalkers. And for those of you who are wondering, I was Sarkin in the Magic for Good group. That was me. So, secrets out of the bag. Yeah, now ask me questions and I'll make a Trav Answers number 3 and an Ask Trav number 4. Thank you so much. Peace, much love.